Thank you for your interest in submitting an abstract to the 2019 Crohn's and Colitis Congress, being held February 7th through 9th at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Abstracts will be accepted through 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, October 24th, 2018. All co-authors must complete their financial disclosures by Wednesday, October 31st at 5 p.m. Eastern. Before you submit your abstract, please visit the Congress website to view the full rules of submission. To submit an abstract, please navigate to Crohn's Colitis Congress 2019.abstractcentral.com. After you reach that page, you'll see the login fields on the right. If you are a returning user, enter your user ID and password and click Login. If you have an account but can't remember your password, click the Forgot Password link and enter your email address for assistance. If this is your first time submitting an abstract, please set up your account by clicking on the Create an Account link. After you log in, you may be prompted to update your contact information or complete your disclosure. Click OK to proceed directly to the disclosure form. As part of the disclosure process, all authors are required to either disclose their financial relationships with commercial interests or indicate that none exist. To complete the disclosure form, answer all required questions marked on the page, then scroll down and click Save. As a reminder, all authors listed on an abstract are required to submit updated financial disclosures by 5 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, October 31st. When you're ready to submit your abstract, click the Submission tab in the top left corner of the page. Click Create New Submission to start a new abstract submission. The first step of the submission process is to enter your abstract's title and body. You may copy and paste from your word processing software or enter the information directly into the required fields. Please note that all abstract titles must be capitalized. You can still use superscript, subscript, and special characters in your abstract title, but the text must be in all caps. When you finish entering the title and body, scroll down to the bottom of the page where you can upload an image or create a table. To complete Step 2 of the abstract submission process, answer all required questions on this page, including submission category, population, and science type. When you've completed all required questions, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Save. You'll now need to list all authors of the abstract. The submitting author's name will automatically appear on the screen, but can be removed. To add another author, click the Add Author button. When adding an author, first search to see if he or she already has an account. Enter the author's name or email address and click Search. If your search resulted in a person you want to add to the abstract, click the Add link next to his or her name to add him or her as a co-author. If your search did not result in a name, you can add your co-author by clicking the Create an Author button to add the person's information to your abstract. You'll now be asked to enter your author's contact information. A name and email address is required. After you've finished adding all of your co-authors, select the presenting author by clicking on the radio dial button next to the presenting author's name. Only one author may be listed as the presenting author. If you need to reorder the author list, use the drop-down menus to select the correct author order and then click Update Author Order. You may also reorder the author affiliations by clicking on the Reorder Affiliations button in the top right corner of the page. After you've listed all co-authors in the correct order, click Save and Continue to move on to the final step of the abstract submission process. The final step of the submission process is to review and officially submit your abstract. Use this page to double-check your submission. Any incomplete items will be marked by a red Incomplete button. If you need to return to a section to edit, simply click the Edit button. Once you've completed all steps of the abstract submission and are ready to submit, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click the Submit button. After your abstract has been successfully submitted, you'll see a green confirmation message at the top of the screen. You will also receive an email message confirming the submission. All co-authors will receive email messages informing them that they have been added to the submission. These messages will also contain links authors can use to complete their disclosures. If you're not ready to submit your abstract, you are able to save it and return to it at a later date. Abstracts may be edited any time up until the submission deadline of 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, October 24th. To edit your draft, simply log into the abstract submission site and click the Submission tab. There, you'll see a list of your abstract drafts and submissions. For abstracts currently in draft status, use the drop-down menu and select Edit Draft to make changes to the abstract. Be sure to save your edits when you're finished. You must also remember to submit your abstract before the October 24th deadline, as any abstracts in draft status at the deadline will not be scored or considered for presentation. Abstracts that have already been submitted can also be edited prior to the submission deadline. To edit a submitted abstract, you must first return it to draft status by clicking on the Return to Draft option from the drop-down menu next to the abstract title. Once the abstract has been returned to draft status, select Edit Draft from the drop-down and then edit your abstract. When you have finished making your edits, be sure to save and then resubmit your abstract. Again, any abstracts not submitted by the October 24th deadline will not be considered. For technical assistance or questions related to the submission website, please contact ScholarOne Customer Support. For program-related questions, please contact Congress Administration. Thank you for your interest in submitting an abstract to the 2019 Crohn's and Colitis Congress.